If you're having suicidal thoughts or feelings or feel like you have no hope, please call 988. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life-changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference, become a moment maker, and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
It keeps dropping. This is going to be one hell of an episode.
This is going to be, yeah.
Our guest keeps dropping. So,
oh, man.
Anyways,
Hi,
welcome
guys.
back to another episode of TSP. We appreciate you coming on. We love you. We missed you. Yes, here he is again. Let's see if we can get Token Squid back out here.
Hey, this is going to be a good one, guys. Hey, he's
on again.
See, we do have someone for the episode. He just keeps on going away.
You think he might be high?
He could be. I know I'm not high. I haven't done that stuff since 4/20/1998. And that's what the Marine Corps thing.
I have been sober for 5 weeks.
Yeah, you have. And we see his we see his face and then he's gone. We see his face and then he's gone. We see his.
As you can see, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties over here.
This could be a good one, man.
Maybe it's the storm that's rolling in.
Yeah, I saw on the weather that that we are going to get some rain or something tonight or something. Is that right?
We have a 3-day ass whooping heading our way.
Okay, now you're paused.
I'm paused?
No, you were for like a second, man. For a second, you were like stuck like this. It was weird, dude, but it's crazy. And then you just like jump right back into it.
Whoa! All right, yeah. So we have a 3-day ass kicking storm coming here soon. Let's try this again. He's trying to get in from the lobby.
All right.
And
hey,
he's gone.
He's gone.
Well. So before we hit the record button, he was there.
No, we're recording. It says live record right now.
Yeah, but before we did it, he was there live. As soon as I hit the record button, he started dropping. So, how are you doing today, Andrew?
I'm well. I went to a heroes luncheon today, and I want to give props and a shout out to Dr. Gloria Bonner, who was the recipient of basically the Heroes Luncheon Prize. Good job to Gloria. I know he keeps on doing it. Good job, Gloria. It was nice to see all those people there. Saw a lot of people from our community there. Austin, Maxwell. A lot of Congress people were there. It's pretty nice. Good job, Dr. Bonner. See you at Rotary on Tuesday.
Saw pictures. It looked nice.
Oh, and I do want to give a shout out to Boston Skelly cap. Thank you guys for my new cap. It's the Shillelagh, and I'm wearing it because it's the month of March and St. Patty's Day is next week, and I'm wearing this in honor of my Irish heritage, which is only like 18%.
How many of those hats you got now?
9. This is my 9th hat.
Yeah.
And
have a couple have my eye on. I might pull the trigger this week. I might not. I don't know.
Dude, I talked to like the marketing guy at Boston Skelly, and I had to remind him that there are 3 big birthdays this year for military branches. Do you know what those are?
Army, Navy, Marine Corps.
If they could do like an Army and a Navy and a Marine Corps, like that would be so cool.
About a year ago, I reached out to Boston Scully and I said, "Hey, how about if we team up and do a Minutes Wisely cover, and we could support veterans that way with proceeds, maybe 10% of the proceeds."
You said that, dude. I did that. I just did that this year.
Yeah, I did it like a year ago. They're like, "Yeah, we'll think about it." And then,
If
of course, they ghosted me.
they said the same thing to me, but I'm gonna keep on them. I love their product. Buy Boston Scully. This is awesome. They got all kinds of colors. The shillelagh, the shamrock. I got the Valentine. I've got the Contender. I've got the Bootstrap. They're great hats, and definitely Boston Scully cap. Keep us in mind because we want to team up with you. All right,
Yeah, we want you to sponsor the show, and we're gonna wear.
we want you to
Scully hats
help
the
out with the
entire
show,
time.
and we want to spread Boston Scully cap to the entire world, to 662 cities around the world and 50 countries. How's that for KPI? Huh?
I'm talking to our guest.
What's he saying?
Keeps crashing on him.
Well, what should we do, boss?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk. I've been wanting to get this story anyways. So we're going to talk about the life and times of Richard Andrew Stephen Farr and this river cruise that you went.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's good. That's good.
Do
All right.
do you still have it in your memory banks?
Dude, I have it in my memory banks. I have like at least 300 photos that I took. And when this goes live, I'll send photos and stuff like that. But I just got to say, that was a wonderful trip. And I urge anyone and everyone to get to at least do one Viking river cruise or ocean voyage before they die. Because this thing is amazing. We started December 22nd of this past year.
Out of what port?
Out of, we left the airport in Nashville, went to Chicago, and then from Chicago, we flew to Munich, Germany. At Munich, Germany, the Viking cruise people met us at the airport, got us through customs, took us like 10 minutes, and then we got our luggage, and then we all got on the buses. And so the buses took us directly to the ship, and it was like an hour bus ride from Munich to the Danube. And so we got onto a ship in Regensburg. And so the ship was our life. So like we were there for a night. So the next day we got onto a tour bus. Like our stuff was on the ship. And then we toured Regensburg. We saw the oldest Wurst building. This place has been selling Wurst, which is sausage. They've been doing sausages since 600 AD. They have been selling wieners since 600 AD.
Did you put a wiener in your mouth?
I put a wiener in my mouth. It was amazing.
Was it delicious?
You son of a bitch. I knew you were going to do that. It was delicious. And so we spent like a day in Regensburg. We did like an hour tour, and then we got some time to walk around. Then we got back on the boat at 1700. We had dinner on the ship, which, by the way, the amenities on a Viking cruise, I mean, they treat everyone like a royal. Yes, it's expensive. It's like $5,000 a person, but we got a balcony. But you have espresso cappuccino 24/7, breakfast, lunch, and dinner comes with it. Free flight over from United States. So all this stuff is included with the price of $5,000 per person. So we had breakfast, and as you know, I'm an early riser. So like every morning, I mean, this was an 8-day cruise. So every morning I was up before everybody. 5:30 in the morning, I'm up. What, did you hear that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Was it a door downstairs?
Okay, yeah. So I'm up every single morning at 5:30. I'm out, and I am like, they have breakfast. Continental breakfast starts at 6. So I'm out there. I'm by myself on this ship. There's only 178 people on this voyage compared to like a Carnival cruise, which is like 3,000 people. This river cruise has 178 to 180 people. Very, very small. I'm by myself until 9 o'clock in the morning. Like I get to see the boat rolling down the Danube in the morning, every morning. I mean, it's amazing. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm I'm taking in all the beauty of the surrounding area, like going down the Danube. It's very cool. Second day, we get into Passau, Germany. It was amazing. We did a day trip to Gottweg Abbey, which is up in the hills, and we saw this abbey that's been around forever. And they have huge amounts of land, and they lease it out to all the farmers. So the farmers farm the land, and the monks. There are only 32 monks in this abbey, and they all have their own assigned seats. It's really cool. And we went into the church, and we saw all the museum. It was really cool. It was like breathtaking. And we did that for a day, and then we saw the town of Passau. We went into the town. I had Weisswurst, white sausage. I had sauerkraut, knockwurst. I like all kind. I mean, it was amazing. The German food is amazing. I'm sorry, I loved it. Warm potato salad. It was amazing. And on that day trip, actually, I met a World War II Royal Air Force guy. He was on the cruise with us. It was awesome. I had a picture with him. It's very, very cool. Is that you?
What the hell was that?
Are they mowing the lawn?
No. Oh, somebody just drove by in a go-kart.
Okay.
I got my
Wow.
window open.
Man,
Sorry.
I can hear everything, man. This Riverside is great. By the way, love Riverside, by the way. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
It is pretty awesome.
So the third day, we get back on the boat, we have dinner. Now every night when you're on the boat, they actually do something cultural that's tied to that region that you're visiting. So that night we had an opera singer coming on because we're getting ready to go to Krems and Vienna. So the next night we're in Vienna. So we do a day trip to Krems. We come back, and then we're in Vienna that night. Like we go to Krems, and then we take a bus, and it meets us in another spot where we pick the boat up, and then we go to Vienna. So that night for dinner, we have dinner, which is great, fantastic. The menu was out of this world. And then they have, for entertainment, they have this opera singer troupe come on and sing opera for us. It was amazing. And he's still trying to get back on. But that was cool. And then the next day we had Vienna for 2 days. So we were in Vienna for 2 whole days.
Did you have any Vienna sausages?
We didn't have that. Hell, I had schnitzel, dude. Nah, no Vienna sausages for me. Schnitzel. That was awesome. The first night in Vienna, we had a Viennese concert. We went to the Vienna Opera House, and we saw some Mozart pieces, Strauss. I was the only dude. Now, when I grew up, if you go to the opera, you wore something nice. You wore a tux, or you wore a very nice suit. Well, we get to it, and I'm the only one wearing a tux. Like me, okay, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. There were 2 guys wearing a tux, me and this other guy sitting across the way. But like everyone else is they're wearing nice clothes, but they're not wearing tuxes. So I'm wearing a tux. I got my medals on. I got my bow tie on. I'm wearing my Stubbs and Wooten shoes. Very nice. There he is. And he keeps on going away. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking until he comes back on.
Yeah.
If he comes back on. So like Vienna was awesome. Little surprise, my mom had actually flown over to Munich and taken the train from Munich to Vienna. And then she stayed in this very, very swank 3 Michelin key hotel called the Hotel Sacher. Sacher. It's very nice. It was to the nines, this place. I mean, this place has been around since like the 1700s, whatever. It was nice. Home of the Sacher Torte, which is very famous in Vienna. So everyone, they have pictures of all the famous people that have been there. And they go back. Winston Churchill's been there. Queen Elizabeth has been there. I mean, and they keep on going back of all the famous people that have been in this place. I was like, holy crap. And my mom stayed there. Very nice hotel room. She stayed there for like a week. I was like, holy shit, Mom. You're spending like some of my inheritance, right?
Yeah.
Because this shit, it's not free. The shit costs a lot of money. I know that for a fact. I
Isn't
don't
there
know
a
how
Motel
much.
6 there or something?
Huh?
Isn't there a Motel 6 there or something?
I don't think they have a Motel 6 in Vienna, unfortunately. So that brings us to we're at Christmas Eve. So we got on the 23rd, so 22nd. So we got on the 22nd. So 24th we're in Vienna. It's Christmas Eve, and mom like we met mom. We got off the boat, um, and we met mom, and we had dinner at the Hotel Sasher in one of their 7 different rooms to have dinner. Um, we met at the cafe, and we had a very very nice dinner, and then we took a lovely stroll. Um, through the streets of Vienna, and it's all lit up for Christmas. All the streets are they are like flooded with lights and Christmas stuff. I mean, it's just amazing. If you're friends with me on Facebook, go to my Facebook page, look up you'll see all my pictures of
What was the
Vienna.
weather like that time?
The weather was amazing. It wasn't cold. It wasn't freezing. I mean, maybe it was like 34 degrees, like at the ass end of the night. But during the day, it was like maybe 50s. It was beautiful. And then in Vienna, we saw all the sights. The cathedral, St. Stephen's Cathedral. Here he is again. Hey,
Oh, damn it.
we're gonna have to reschedule him, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I went to the cathedral, went to the Vienna Opera House again. We got a tour in German. Now, before we even left, I had started taking German lessons. So, by the time we went, I had studied German for probably 115 days, Duolingo, and it really helped. It helped me get around. Ordering a coffee, going to the bathroom, wo ist Badezimmer? Where's the bathroom? Getting around with taxis and the Bahnhof and the Flughafen, which is the airport. Um, I really, I started falling in love with the German language. It was really kind of cool. I never really studied it. And I'm like, damn, I like German. And I'm not doing it now, but I kind of stopped doing German because I'm trying to get ready for my next trip. But going back to the trip,
Did you see Julie Andrews there?
no, but it's funny. The week after I got back, I actually watched Sound of Music again, which was awesome. It was,
It looks
I
amazing in the movie.
well, dude, did you know that the guy that the count that she falls in love with? Do you know where we've seen that guy before? He's the bad guy in Dragnet.
Yes?
Yeah, he's young as shit in Sound of Music, and he's the bad guy in Dragnet with Tom Hanks and um, Dan Aykroyd.
I'll have to look
Watch
that up.
the movie. He's the priest, the good guy, and then he's the leader of all those guys that wear the goat horns and the sheep leggings. And I was watching the movie. I was like, oh my god, that guy was in Dragnet. But no, it was great. Vienna was awesome. Vienna is the city of music. Mozart, he played there. Strauss. All the bigs. They all played there. It was like going to Vienna was like my Mecca, my second Mecca. I loved going. It was beautiful, and I was sad to leave. But then we got back on the boat, and our next stop was to Budapest, Hungary.
How was that?
Budapest was great. They take euro, but they also had their own currency, which every other place that we went to was all on the euro because they're all part of the EU. But Budapest has their currency is called the forint. And I have about 3,000 forints in my kitchen. I took a couple bills home with me.
Did you
and
see
it's-
the monks?
and it's probably, yeah, there's no Deutschmarks anymore. No more, shit. What was the currency in the lira in Italy, the franc in France? What the hell was the drachma in Greece? I've seen all of those. Like when I was growing up, I went to Europe a lot, and I got to see all those currencies. But after they changed the euro, those currencies like went away. But in Budapest, which is two towns when it first started, Buda, then the river, then the other side was Pest. And then when they came together, Buda and Pest, and it's great. We went to Pest, and then we got we were on a bus, and we went to Pest, and then we went over the water, and we went to Buda, where they had the old town, the old castle, and Katrina and I have a very nice picture of I on the old fisherman's bastion, the old bastion of the castle, the big castle, the big wall, and it overlooks the Danube and Pest, the business side. Pest is the business side of Budapest, and Buda is like the old school part of Budapest. It was very cool. Paprika, Hungarian, big time. Um, it was very cool, and that was, let's see, we were we were there that was the 26th. So the 24th and 25th we're in Vienna. The 26th we spent our day in Budapest, and then we went back aboard the ship, had our last dinner. We went to a
So
Hungarian.
this ship ever go out to the ocean?
No, it's a river.
Just stays on the river?
So Viking, they've got there's different on Viking you can do the whole thing from Amsterdam to Budapest, or you can break it up and you could do little pieces. Now the big one is going to cost a lot of money, but Christmas on the Danube, that was what we did, and so for two people it was like 10 grand, and I did not. We paid for the excursions, but it was gifted to us by my mother for a birthday for me and Katrina and a Christmas gift. So it was like a present all wrapped into one. It was a very nice gift. Thank you, Mom. But they do give military discounts. So if you and Brenda want to go, I highly suggest it. It is very romantic. You get to see, I mean, I saw 4 countries in 7 days. I mean, it's not being on the USS Carl Vinson, or for me, the USS Kearsarge. Because, I mean, how many countries did you go on the Vinson?
A lot. I went to 4 continents.
You went to 4 continents.
And broke it down in 7 months.
In 7 months, you went to 4 continents. See, that's crazy. See, with the Kearsarge, we went to 14 countries in 7 months. We went to, we went to Africa, we went to Europe, we went to the Middle East, and we went to India and Bangladesh. So we did about 4 countries in 7 months too. But that was, I mean, but see, it's nothing like the Navy, like nothing like it. I mean,
you don't have to work 20 hours a day.
Like you, and the beauty thing about a Viking cruise, you don't have to do like, oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. When you book this Viking cruise, your airfare is included. You get at least 2 excursions per stop. So like the extra excursions you pay for, but every place you stop, you always get an excursion free of charge. Like it's part of the package. I mean, and you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You were not that far from Ukraine.
No. We could have actually, if we had paid for this excursion, we could have gone to Bratislava. We could have gone there and we could have toured Bratislava, but we didn't. We had enough. We had a Hungarian folklore dinner. We paid for the Strauss Mozart concert. What else did we pay for? We paid for something else. But it's great. You get to immerse yourself in the culture. It's really cool. I highly recommend going on a Viking cruise. I really do. And then basically, we woke up the next morning on the 27th, which is St. Stephen's Day, my confirmation namesake day. And so we woke up and they took us to the airport. We left Budapest. We flew to Zurich, another country that I'd been to before, for real, not just the airport. But we flew into Zurich, And then from Zurich, we left for a 10.5 hour flight to Chicago. And that was interesting. There's a funny story with Chicago when we got off the plane. And I cannot wait to relay this because it is veteran related. So we get off the plane, right? And we're headed to customs, and we see this line, and we're like, holy shit. I mean, it is long. I mean, it's a long line. I'm like, what? And Katrina and I, we both took advantage of the global entry pass, which comes with a TSA pre-check. So I definitely recommend the TSA pre-check global entries because we saw that line. We were like, holy shit. And then we pulled out, we looked at our global entry and we're like, okay, let's cut this line. So we did. So we broke through the ranks. We were total assholes. Total assholes. We went through the middle of the line and we went on the global entry line, which was empty. Nobody was there.
Yeah.
So we walked. It took us like 3 minutes to get to our customs officer. And guess who our customs officer was?
I have no idea.
A Marine. But I didn't know he was a Marine until we both started getting heated and acting like Marines. Because one, he's like,
throw the knife hands at him?
we both were actually throwing, to come to think of it, we both threw a knife hand. We both did. And this kid was younger than me. And he's like, what's your purpose? I'm like, dude, I'm coming back into my country. He's like, okay. He's like, and I'm like, here's my global entry. Let me go. My wife, she just went ahead. And he's like, what's this? I'm like, this is my global entry. This allows me to get back into the country without showing you my passport. He's like, well, I got to see your passport. I'm like, well, dude, my wife has it. She just went ahead. She didn't give it to me because, you know, I thought the global entry was good enough. He was like, no, you need it. I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I was like, dude, are you a Marine? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so am I. And I start bringing out my veteran ID. I'm like, hey, here's my veteran ID. Here's this. I'm American. Let me go. He's like, no, I got to see your passport. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I'm like, and then I have to yell, like, Katrina's like way away, and I have to yell. I'm like, Katrina, get back here. I need my passport. And I'm like, just wait on. And I was like, hey, so dude, where'd you serve? He's like, oh, I was Iraq. I was 2-4. I was like, oh, you're a West Coast Marine. Ah, good to go. Camp Lejeune, Mahdi, Fallujah. What's up, Boot? And he was Boot to me. He's like, did you just call me a Boot, sir? I was like, dude, everybody is a Boot to someone. And he thought about that for a second. He's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Welcome home. And then my wife got back. Here's my passport. He's like, okay, get out of here. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to go to Chicago to see that guy again. I can't.
You should have got his contact info.
Dude, I tried, man, but I had just gotten off a 10.5 hour flight, and I'm like,
yeah,
dude, I'm tired. I don't have time for this shit. I really don't. I'm like, I'm sorry. And I apologize. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I was an asshole. Okay. I just got off a flight. I'm tired. And then I've got to fucking go from Chicago to Nashville and then drive home. We're not getting home till damn near 12 o'clock at night. And I still have to drive 45 minutes to get to my house. Like, I'm not looking forward to this. This is not cool. But it was nice. And then we got to Nashville probably about 11:59. And then now I'm 100% total and permanent.
Yes.
So I've got B&A Cares with B&A. So when you're 100%, you can apply for not paying at the airport.
Parking?
Yeah. No, not yeah. You don't have to pay. Like the first, they changed it. Before last year, it was like you can park as many times as you want and you don't have to pay. They changed it this year. The first 10 are free, and then you have to pay for the rest. They
the first 10 days?
The first 10 uses. The first 10. No. Is it first 10 days or first 10 uses? No, you're right. It's the first 10 days. And then after that, you have to pay. So still, I've made my money back from all the other times I've paid in parking. And that goes back 10 years.
So He's in the lobby again trying to get in. Should we just tell him to reschedule?
Let's get him to reschedule.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
6 o'clock. We already wasted the entire hour.
yeah, we did, and it wasn't a waste. It was
No, I
my
don't. No, I
it
don't
was my
mean we wasted. No, what I meant was we wasted his hour, not your hour.
we did, and I'll send. We both should send an apology to him and
But
have him
he needs to send
reschedule.
us an apology.
That too. Debate, apologize to us.
Square
The knife
yourself
hand.
away, man. You're a soup sandwich.
Damn, dude. Hey, and listen, when we insult you, we're totally kidding, and we're totally like
He
doing
knows
a
that.
vet TV thing. We're not being serious at all. I mean, shit, Fleek, he insults me pretty much every day, and I'm okay with that because he is my past commander, and he will always be my past commander of VFW 12206. Which seriously, man, somebody brought that up. Like, I don't know who brought it up, but somebody brought it up to me like last week, and I thought I had gotten over it, and it still like stings a little bit, man. It still does.
Yeah.
But guess
That's all
what?
right.
But guess what? VFW 12206 will always be alive. You know why? Because our numbers
hearts.
and letters, our heart and our numbers, our letters, are in Mission Barbecue on the wall forever. And guess where else they're gonna be? Because I just
Tattooed
bought
on
a
your
brick.
butt.
No, I just bought a brick for saying VFW 12206 at the Tun Tavern. I just paid $500 for us to for VF our post that we founded is on the William Penn walkway right next to the Tun Tavern, and it will be forever.
There goes the lawnmower again.
I know, I hear it, but I mean, we have like 4 minutes, but dude, do you have any questions about like the journey? I kind of had to keep it short. I didn't go into too much.
No, it was awesome, man. I loved it. Makes me want to go.
Well, I think what I'd love to do, man, is get like you, me, Katrina, and Brenda, and do like a 4-way in a good way, in a good sense,
Yeah, I was
going
gonna say.
on a Viking cruise.
Had to resend that guy the calendar.
Okay. But I think you and I mean, once everything is settled with you and the VA, and with by the way, do you have any for our other listeners who know what you're going through? Do you have any?
I have an update.
Do you have any updates of like what was going on?
So for people that, if you're still listening, for people that don't know, for people that do know, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer 5 weeks ago. And this has been a whole process leading up to that 5 weeks, but this has been going on since October. But finally, they said you have cancer. So since then, I've been to a MRI, biopsy, and then just last week, I got my results back from my PET scan. The PET scan, what that does, it scans your entire body, head to toe, and it looks for, they pump you full of radioactive material. So if there's cancer, it glows in the dark so they can take pictures of it. And I'm happy to say that the cancer has not moved. It's sitting on my prostate, and I elected to have it surgically removed, which will be at the end of next month. But me being me, God gave me some lemons. I turned around and made some lemonade out of it. And the Hope Cast was built.
I saw that. I got that email today, man.
Yes. So my third podcast, the Hope Cast, I sit down with other people that are dealing with the same disease, prostate cancer, and we talk about our journey. And it's been pretty awesome.
It's another support system, man. It's good.
Yeah, it's a huge support system. Yes.
You just started another support system. So
Yes.
we're getting with the veterans now. We're getting with the people that are affected by cancer, and maybe
Yes.
maybe you want to bring in family members that their lives have been disrupted.
Correct. Yep.
By their family members that have died of cancer. And
Yeah.
I've got some people that you could talk to, man. I do.
Yes.
I mean,
that's the goal.
I mean,
Talk to loved ones too, get their side of it.
it's amazing what you've done, and I just, you know what? I mean, how many years have we been doing this now? Almost 4, right?
Coming up on 4, yeah.
When's our anniversary?
4th of July weekend.
It is. Dude, we have to do something. We have to do something
Large
and in charge for that birthday.
Hey, if anybody knows any RV salesmen, we want to get a RV donated to us so we can build a mobile
Oh, that's
podcast
perfect.
studio. So me and Andrew can hit the road and just go around to American Legions and VFWs across the country and talk to people.
Oh my God, dude, I will in my Rolodex. I will try to find something. Holy shit.
So
So look at okay, that's a good idea. We're looking for RV guys, okay? Definitely. Like listen to Fleek, listen to me. We're looking for
and
RV guys.
just so you know, we are a 501c3, so it would be a tax deductible donation. We are a legit nonprofit. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Get the word out.
Dude, that would be, I mean, we'd have to take like, oh my gosh. I mean, we'd have to make plans about that, man. Like who we're gonna hit, where we're gonna hit, what states, like, oh my, dude, that just opens up a huge possibility. Which, by the way, if we get, by the way, and you know what, I can throw my sense in on this. If we need a place to stay, guess who's got a timeshare?
Yeah.
And
we'll just
pretty much all over the damn country.
Yeah. So how cool would it be if we just roll into town and we just get the Google out and Google 25-mile radius of veteran organizations, and we just go and hit them.
Dude, I got a veteran in Key West that I met on the Viking cruise.
Yeah,
this guy was crazy. I'll send you the picture that you can put on the episode. But this guy, he comes on the Viking ship with an AC/DC t-shirt on. This guy's like 75 years old. He's got tattoos here, and it's like Led Zeppelin, like Rammstein over here. Like, it's just crazy. It's just, you see this old guy and you're like, why is he dressed like he's going to like a Metallica concert? This guy, the coolest freaking guy I've ever met in my entire life. This guy was named Tony, and he said to me on the Viking cruise, he's like, anytime you're in Key West, come down and I will do whatever you like. If you want an interview, you got it. So we already got him. We're good to go with him.
Yeah, we just need a RV.
Dude.
Hey, rule number 1 for the RV: no pooping in the bathroom.
No pooping. Okay, only number 2. No, only number 1. Only number 1. But hey, oh man, dude, did you come up with that idea?
Yeah, I was thinking about it just recently, and I was like, man, that would be so cool if we get an RV.
We could put that logo on the side of the damn truck.
Yeah, we get it wrapped.
I got a wrap guy. Oh, dude, I'll pay for the wrap.
And we're gonna get it donated. Well, so you have it donated, and then you to say, all right, dude, you can have it. You put your logo next to us. Hey, sponsored by.
And we can put different organizations if they want to contribute.
Yeah.
They can put their logo will be on our van. Holy shit! I love this idea.
We can hit up the Black Rifle Coffee Ranch. Go set up shop there for a week and just talk to people.
Dude, we could go to 9 Line in Savannah.
Yeah, just park in their parking lot and just sit there and interview people.
Tyler Merritt, make it known that we're gonna be in your parking lot, man.
And we'll take a donation.
And dude, Tyler, I would love to get Tyler on this podcast. He's a 160 store guy. I would love to get that. I would love to get Tyler on the podcast.
All right, Tyler, you can be our swag guy.
Tyler.
Look at this logo.
We love 9 Line. We love it. I'm not wearing any, but I have a lot of 9 Line shirts right now. Right now, I'm wearing my VFW favorite hoodie. Oh, and since, by the way, hey, have we talked to Richard Fuller yet about Warriors Honor Cruise yet? About being the podcast for them? Because I know he knows about it.
No, we have not reached out to him yet.
You guys, you have to tell, you're the host. You got to talk to him, man.
Yeah, I don't know when I could go because you said it would be like October or November?
It would be October. It'd be early October, yes.
So we couldn't go this year. Next year, I don't know, it's going to be tight.
I was actually just talking to Troy Gans, who's on the board, and he's going to be on our podcast. We just need to send him an invite. But basically, Troy, they're voting on where the next cruise is going to be. And his vote is to leave from New Orleans, go to Bimini and Nassau and all those places, and come back. But it's going to be probably middle of October of next year.
Yeah.
So we would have to go. Like, now you and I could go, and we would have to, and I'll get, it'll be a package deal. We can half our cruise. We can talk to the board about that, but we can be on there and we can do the cruise, and I can go because then Katrina, I will fly her to New Orleans. When they get back, my vacation with Katrina and her birthday starts that Monday, the 12th. So when they get
or next
huh?
year, this year or next year,
This year. This year. Shit, this year. Next year, no, it's gonna be just me. It's not gonna be Katrina. It's gonna be you and me.
well, next year, well, this year, I don't know. I gotta see.
Is it gonna be this year or is it gonna be next year?
I don't know.
I can do this year.
I might be able to as long as I'm healthy enough.
Okay.
I should be okay by that.
Well, then we'll drive down to we'll
we'll sidebar and talk about that here soon.
because we can't. I mean, we're gonna have to pay. Like, if are we gonna go on the cruise this year or we're gonna go on the cruise next year?
I don't know. That's why I got to talk to that guy, see how much it is, and
Okay. Well, let me know, and then we'll figure it out.
do donations. We'll get donations.
We'll do a fundraiser. You know what? We'll do a dinner for Minutes Wisely,
Yeah.
and the proceeds will go to Warrior Cruise and paying and getting them to sponsor our tickets.
Yeah, that'd be cool as hell.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody, really, really good to see you. Fleek, how many people how many people are now watching us?
I don't remember. What did I say?
50 countries, 662 cities altogether.
Yes, 662.
Worldwide.
Yes, and still the number 2 city of all is Frankfurt, Germany. Still,
Guten Abend, mein Freund.
give us a shout, Germany. We'll get you on the air.
Shout out, Germany. We want to hear from you.
Yes. All right.
But we love you and thank you.
Thanks for sticking around. We'll see you guys next Sunday.
We'll see you guys next Sunday.
Loving kisses.
Love and kisses.